Oh, Kenny, thanks for joining us as we come towards the end of the season. Just a general view from yourself on your assessment of being back in League One. What are your thoughts?
I think done really well. Been unfortunate at times with a couple of injuries, such as Ollie Finney, Luke Offord, and there's been quite a few games where we haven't taken our chances enough, and we haven't got the points what we deserved. Overall, football and the enjoyment, whether most of the time it's been us playing the football, and if it's not us, you go to somewhere like Sunderland, you see a quality football match. So that side of it's been really enjoyable. Overall, it's been a pleasing season, and sold 2 players, which is always good for the football club. That's what we do, and again, some more coming through. So yeah, with the consistency levels and with players who are finding their feet in this division, they've all done well, and we'll look to keep improving.
What would you say that you've learned from playing at the highest level as a managerial team?
It's just quicker, more tempo, more dynamic movement. Again, there's more football. We obviously missed the fans this year, which would have been good, and it'll be good to see them next year, especially with the big clubs who will be coming down, and we'll miss some of the big clubs going up. But we would have full house most weeks, I'm guessing. But yeah, there's more football, and again, there's more consistency, and you see more quality. And again, with the teams near the top, they had like the Marek Wilks and that. They had the goal scorers who don't have many chances and put them away.
You've already mentioned you know how you've viewed it. You could have got more out of the season, but to see where you're finishing and where the opportunity is to finish competing in this level, you must have enjoyed the season. And another little achievement for the players is that you finished well ahead of all the sides that went up. 2 have actually gone down from last season.
Yeah, well, I think our aim was to finish as high as possible. We fell a bit short from where we wanted to be, and we wanted to still be playing for Southern now and looking to get in the playoffs, but it never quite happened. And we've talked about why, because of not taking our chances or being as consistent as we should have been, and a couple of injuries. But yeah, the other teams who came up with us, they're all good teams, and they were all finding their feet. And obviously it came down to consistency, and our lads found their feet and performed at a higher level, should I say.
You've mentioned the word goals and how high the calibre is of the size going up that they've got in their squad, but it's never easy for a club like Crews, can average around about 5,000, no big money people on the board, but a lot of genuine people behind the football club. How do you try to bridge that gap then, to try and find, like a Mikel Mandron, really, who never scored double figures in his career, but he has this time with Crew. But how do you try and work that better player into your squad that you obviously know that you need?
Yeah, we have to recruit well, recruit the right characters, ones who are going to learn and learn each day. And you see Mika sign a new contract, and he said it's because he's improving every day. It wasn't to do where we finished or where we are or how many goals he scored. It was to do with improving as a football player. Now that's what we have to try and do again, and try and get players in again and keep improving our lads who come through, which they are doing. The likes of Owen, the likes of Tom. There's a lot of them I could go through. Who keep improving and pushing each other daily. There's competition every day in training to be the best you can be. So that's the way we have to keep trying to improve and keep the squad improving and to compete with other teams in the division.
You've already touched on it, Kenny, about you've been able to see progress from your own players, and you've sold players as well to championship clubs. That is a major blueprint of the football club, isn't it? That you've shown the success in your first season back in the league. You've gone along with what the club are asking.
Yeah, that's what we all know how the club runs, and it's great from all the coaches here who've worked with them players. They want to see them go on and do well, and you want them to play for Crewe, you want them to play a couple of hundred games with Crewe, and then you want to see them go on and do well, and the club sell them, and rightly so, get what you deserve for them. But yeah, that's our business model, is to produce players and to move them on and sell them, and along the way to get results and finish as high as we can and do as well as we can.
Well, we just spoke to Harry Pickering, just a mention from you, who come through the ranks many years ago and played a lot of games for Crewe. Harry's ending his time at Crewe and heading for the Championship. That must give you a lot of good feelings, you and the rest of the management team, that where he's heading next.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant for him, and it's good for us as coaches and management to see them go on and have forged a good career. And now there's him and Perry gone, and there's a few more who have done ever so well, and we'll be looking to follow, whether it's long term or short term. Hopefully it's longer term for us, but yeah, again, it's fantastic to see players, and we always bring through good people, and that's the main thing. I think it's and I think they appreciate everything that we do, and we appreciate everything that they do for the football club. Again, in the end, they get what they deserve, and it's all down to their hard work.
I think you're in the right position to chat to us about this next question, then, because you've been there, come through the academy. You've gone on, you've played in the Championship, you've played a lot of football, but then you've come back and you've worked in the academy, you've helped to run the academy. Just a word on a lot of those people that go under the radar in the academy, because the likes of Harry Pickerings and Perry NGs and many, many more have started out from the age of 6 and 7, haven't they?
Oh yeah, I mean they do a fantastic job. All the coaches here, all the way through, is Matty, Sam. They go up to Jacko, Belly, Ryan. I could keep naming them all. I might miss someone, and Aidan. I could name them all. I might miss someone and get told off here, but yeah, they do an amazing job. They get kids when they're coming through at 5, 6, and they do a lot of hours, a lot of work, and put a lot of effort into what they're doing. And again, the reward is them getting into the first team and watching them go on, and knowing how much they've helped them.
Let's get back to the first team squad then, ahead of the weekend, that final game on Sunday afternoon. You're starting off with 63 points. A win could get you those 66, of course, and it could take you to 9th in the table. That would be a good feeling. But does it help as well when you start talking about recruiting players if you've got a 9th place finish?
I think anything helps. I think if you could finish as high as possible, we're on Sunday we'll be thinking about winning a game against Shrewsbury, not where we'll finish. We wanted to finish as high as possible, and I told you where our aim was as a club and as a team. Again, surely it won't not help, should I say? Is that a word? But anyway, yeah, everything's going to help when we recruit players. But as soon as we get them through the door, and as long as they're the right characters and they want to be here, we're happy to try and improve them.
So just finally then, as we know, there'll be a few players saying their farewells. We know that. Some have been here a long time. Some have been here a short period of time. But they've all played their part, haven't they, at first team level? There's no doubt about that. And fingers crossed, whoever is around when we start again in August, the fans will come back and enjoy some real good football in League One again. Yeah,
that's what we're planning to do. Obviously there'll be people who will be leaving, and people will be coming in, and if we recruit well and play the same style of football most of the time. We've had some difficult times through the season, which you're going to get again, but we'll learn from them, and hopefully it won't be the difficult times next year. Won't be as often, and we'll be picking up points when we don't play so well, which we could have done a bit better this year with not conceding late goals and scoring late goals like we did a season ago when we end up going up. Again, there's a lot to learn, and we're looking forward for the fans being back and the atmosphere they create. There was a couple of games during the season which it was brilliant to have them back, and really helped the players, and I think helped us get a result. So again, yeah, we're looking forward to moving on to next year and doing better than this year.